if you're in this live stream, bro, let me just go ahead and tweet this out to the league, just because I want all these motherfuckers to see this shit, bro. Um, I just played my last game, man, and as you can see from the title, it was my 45th consecutive win in this league. Now that's not. I'm not sitting here trying to like brag about it. I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's a 45 game win streak. When you count playoffs and all that other stuff too, I just went ahead and tweeted it out to the league. Now, I say that because I respect everybody as an opponent. Unless you rub me the wrong way, then I just like literally show absolutely no mercy, give zero fucks, and I just trash you, 50-0. Don't care. It's happened. But I have a lot of respect for the Buccaneers user in this league, and this is the seventh time I've beat him in a row. I mean, he's not beat this Falcons team not one time in Madden 18, but he does have one thing to his credit, and that is when I initially joined this league in Madden 17, he was the first opponent I played, and he absolutely trashed me, bro. It was like 40-10. I probably didn't even score 10, to be honest. Like, when I first started playing leagues online, man, I was looking for a home, looking for a league, and yeah, he welcomed me to the league with open arms and tons of passes and hurry up offense and all that good stuff. I did not know a thing about playing Madden online at that point, bro. But we've come a long way. We've figured out how to build teams. Unfortunately, we did take an injury here, but you know it is what it is, man. We'll bounce back. Injuries are part of the game. He'll be back. 8 weeks, fuck it. We got backups. But yeah, bro. Like after the game, he mentioned to me. He was like, bro, like your team is a cheat. And I was like, yeah, you're probably right. Like, I'm not gonna dispute that. You're probably right, bro. When you look at it, man, and the way this XP is set up in this league, and I said this many times, and I'll say it again, the XP is just completely way too high. The good teams are gonna stay good teams as long as the XP is this high. It takes literally no work. For the most part, bro, year one, I'll go through, and this is gonna be a longer video, so if you're here, lock in, man. Year one, the entire season, I spent doing weekly training with a gold medal inside zone because I just wanted Devontae Freeman to be as beastly as he could be and my offensive line to be as beastly as they could be. I knew I had Jake Matthews. I was going to lock him up long term. And then Sean Harlow, who was also here as a rookie, I knew he was going to be a great part of the offense because I was like, bro, at 80 acceleration, 67 speed, he's going to be solid well until he's 30. At least 31. You know? Jake Matthews here. He's going to be good until his contract runs up, which is when he's about 31, 32 years old. His speed and agility, it just says that. It just screams it, bro. Like, he's fine. So I did that. I didn't have to develop any quarterback or wide receiver on offense because I had Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, a couple of older guys, Taylor Gabriel. I didn't need those guys to be great. I mean, to develop any more than what they already were. So, mind you, in year one, we signed Christian Hackenberg because he was in free agency as a 65 overall quarterback. Picked him up in free agency, man, and he, was a backup for the entire season. Matt Ryan never got injured. Now, another thing they do in this league, which they do in a lot of leagues, is they give you a development upgrade for one player. Here they do it for offense and defense. So after the first year, and it has to be somebody that was on your roster, by the way. You can't like sign a free agent and say, here, give him a development upgrade. No, it has to be somebody that was on your roster, which I do like. But the fact remains, he was on my roster entire year one. Year two, I said, all right, for offense, let me get Hackenberg from slow development to normal. And I was like, I had a plan. If I can get him to normal development and develop him, do the quarterback and wide receiver training or whatever the case may be, I can get him to a point where he's a solid starter when Matt Ryan retires. It didn't work out that way. After year one, we did a draft, and we drafted O-line, and we had a wide receiver. Now, all the players there was a lot of talent on his team that I traded away, and I got a lot of picks for it. This right here was the 10th overall pick that I traded. Um, I can't even remember all the trades, bro. But this was the 10th overall pick. We traded away some players and got this guy. He was drafted as 86 strength, and you know mid to high 70s, run block, pass block, impact block. Look at him now. That's after the entire season 2 of doing offensive line and wide receiver training, which was, I think it was 4 verticals is what it's called. Did that for an entire season. Vince Butler's now 98. Harlow's a 99. Welch was also drafted in year 1. Well, year 1's draft. He didn't even start until this season. He was just on the bench, bro. Like, yeah, this guy was on the bench. That's how high the XP is for offensive line, which is, I think, is like 230, 250, which is insane. Ryan Schrader is on his last leg with the team. He's going to be not on the squad next year. I'm probably going to trade him for a 7th round pick. I don't care. I don't need him because I have this guy who I'm grooming to be the next starter. With 250 XP for offensive line, bro, yeah. Anybody you get that's 90 strength, yeah, he's a starter, period. So back to Hackenberg. Last season, of course, we went from going into season 3, I said, for offense, let me get Hackenberg from normal to quick. And of course, that's where he's at. The funny thing is, Matt Ryan got injured last season. He missed 6 games. And insert Christian Hackenberg into the dink and dunk offense. Still had Julio last year. Taylor Gabriel, we had him up until about the trade deadline when we bounced him for a 2nd and 3rd next year, which is this draft coming up. So we bounced him. We started developing these 2 guys. So Calvin Benson had 87 catches his first 2 seasons. Not combined. 87 and 87. He led the league in receptions with 87 receptions. That's how much, you know. I mean, everybody's running around with 90-plus zone, so it's tough to fucking find throwing windows here, you know. But yeah, Calvin Benson, 87 catches, 2 seasons in a row, and that's where he is right now. He started out as a 5th round pick. A 5th round pick, bro. And look where he is now. 88 release, 93 route run, 90 spec catch, 90. Bro, like, he's literally that guy, man. Harrison, drafted last year. He's literally Mr. Irrelevant. The last pick in the entire draft. This is that guy. This is where he is right now. Yes, he's only 89 speed, but you don't need a burner at every position, bro. You need players that can make plays and block. And that's exactly what he is. I already showed you Weber here. 84 overall rookie. 96 speed. He was drafted as the last pick of the 1st round. 32nd overall. How he lasted that long? Who knows? Maybe people didn't like his size. He was only 5'9". But I've seen 5'8" wide receivers go top 10. For sure. But this guy's a fucking beast, man. 89 elusiveness. 96 speed. 88 release. Can't go wrong with none of that, man. So yeah, Hackenberg last year. He goes, I believe he went to the Pro Bowl. Definitely went to the Pro Bowl. He threw for over 4,000 yards. There's his stats right there. 39 touchdowns, 13 picks, sacked 32 times, 70% completion percentage. Now, 32 sacks is a lot, considering the fact that I have a pretty much 99 overall O-line. But, you know, Madden's going to Madden. You know, it is what it is. Taking a look at his yearly awards. 1 Pro Bowl. That's quarterback, league leader, and passer rating. I believe he entered the season with like 50,000 XP. Which we immediately upgraded all of his accuracy stats and awareness. That's pretty much all we really needed. Because we were tired of him overthrowing drags, bro. Simple and plain. But that's the offense, man. Before I forget, Freeman has not had a 1,000-yard rushing season, period. We just don't run the ball with this team. Don't have to. We can pass all day. With all these options, Austin Hooper, as you can see right there, nothing too special. But let's go over to the defense, man. Defensively, this is where this team shines. This is where the most, I'm not going to say the most high overall is, but the most impact players are. Having that offensive line is one thing, but having this defensive line is a total nother monster, bro. You cannot run against this. If I'm in 3-4, you cannot run against this team, bro. You got Dontari Poe, man in the middle for another 2 seasons. You got the 21st overall pick in year 1, Julian Barnett. Look at that. He's also got 94 impact block. This guy does. Bro, you got Harvey Hardy, 31st overall pick. This is the pick that I was stuck with for losing the fucking Super Bowl. That's what it turned out to be. I'll lose the Super Bowl in year 1 every time if that's what I get. 95 overall superstar development. I get to play with this guy for at least 4 years. Look at him. Bro, like, you cannot deny this, man. He made the Pro Bowl 1 year, I believe. It was his rookie year. Check that. I believe he had 9 sacks. He had 9 sacks his rookie year. Did not make the Pro Bowl at all. That kind of stinks. But I know I did spend the entire rookie season developing him because I knew I was not going to have the chance to not develop DBs again. Because I knew I would have to start developing some young guys when these guys got old. But yeah, we developed D-line and linebacker the entire second season. And that's where Hardy and Barnett come in. This past draft, which is year 3's draft, this is who we got. LaRon Dean. Look at that tank, bro. 6'7", 307 pounds. 89 strength, 86 power move, 82 block shed. Tackle is a little low, but he's quick development, man. 94 stamina. He's got high motor and bull rush already. Big hitter, he came with that. Like, I think they just give all D linemen big hitter for whatever reason. I'd rather you give him bull rush. Give him bull rush, man. I think he does have stats. I think he does have a sack already this season as well. No, he does not. Damn, that sucks. He's not too far in the rotation yet, man. That's really all it is. But yeah, like I said, man, he's balling. This is the other guy we picked up. He's technically a defensive tackle. He's a 72 overall, but we got him at the end. He's not getting too much XP because I'm not developing D-line this year, but you know, for the most part, he's going to be a solid player, man. He's already an okay guy at 72. You know, it's just one of those backup players, man, that eventually will grow into his own and make plays. Vic Beasley, 99 overall. There's nothing more you can say about this guy, bro, than absolute beast. Absolute beast, bro. Like, there's nothing else you could say about him, bro. Except dominate, dominate, dominate. Let's show you the awards, man. Mind you, look at the stats. That's year 1, year 2, year 3. We're in year 4. He only has 1 interception since I've been using him for a reason. I don't drop him in coverage. I want him after the quarterback every play. Every play. If your best pass rusher is not rushing the passer, you're doing something wrong. I've seen people use Von Miller as a middle linebacker, which is retarded. Just because he's fast and athletic does not mean he should be playing middle linebacker. His best attribute is to rush the passer. Rush the passer. Only led the league in sacks once, but he led the NFC twice. Defensive Player of the Year 3 times in a row. 3 Pro Bowls. Every possible trade available. Just because of the amount of XP that he's getting. Well, he was getting. Because this past season, for Defensive Player of the Year, he got 6,000 XP. 6,000 XP he only got, bro. That's insane. Already this season he has 4 forced fumbles, which is dope. Where did I send? I believe I sent Deion Jones to the Eagles, which is now the Desperados. In which that was kind of like a favor for him sending me Jordan Hicks for Telvin Coleman, because getting Jordan Hicks, that was the key to this defense, bro. Like, I tell you, this is the best coverage linebacker in the history of Madden. without being like a dick, bro. Like, I literally raped you for this player. 91 zone. He was up to like 84, 86 when I got him. So I literally didn't have to do too much but upgrade block shed, pursuit, play rec, awareness. You know, get him the clutch trait. You know, nothing too major. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's where he is now. 95 overall inside linebacker who just got injured in the last game with a dislocated hip, which sucks. You know, but like I said, man, we got players, bro. Blake Haney is going to be the starter. And I feel confident in that because this is going to be my user. 84 speed, 83 jump. You know, nothing too crazy, but he's going to put up numbers because that's going to be my user. Tack McKinley. Now let's take a look at his stats. I believe he did not make the Pro Bowl his first year. He might have, might not. Let me just double check that. He did. That's insane. So, 7.5 sacks as a rookie got him to the Pro Bowl. That's insanity, to be honest. But I think that is what really kicked off his sophomore and junior seasons, bro. Because 25, yeah, basically 24.5, 25 sacks in the next 2 years. Pretty much got him to where he is right now. And like I said, I don't drop Vic Beasley in coverage, so if I ever zone blitz, that's the guy that's dropping. Keep that in mind if you're playing me in the future. But yeah, only 2 forced fumbles, 1 fumble recovery, 2 touchdowns scored though. But yeah, that's got Tack McKinley to where he is right now. And where he is right now is playing middle linebacker because Deion Jones is no longer here. I had that plan when I knew I was gonna trade Deion Jones to try to get as much draft capital as I could, in which I got a first and second twice. So I got a first and second this year and next year. Which, like I said, bro, not having a trade committee, that's what happens. You get the fucking trade rate people, bro. Like, that's just insanity. That should never happen for one player. Now, granted, I'll show y'all his card real quick, so you can see exactly how and why I got what I got for that player. Pretty sure he should be one of the top players on the team. Maybe he's not. Maybe he traded him. I don't know. All right, there he is. 93 overall. 89 speed, 90 acceleration, 87 agility, 91 zone, 92 awareness, 92 play rec, 94 pursuit, 91 block shed. I'm pretty sure he's done nothing to this guy since he got him. Pretty sure. But in any case, the speed at the middle linebacker is what people covet the most. And to have somebody with 90 plus everything, except hit power, is only 83. But, you know, he still gets big hits. As long as you're above 80 hit power, you get big hits. Trust me. And fumbles. But, yeah. To just get a linebacker that's already built with 89 speed, 90 acceleration, 91 zone, 80 man, I don't think anybody would have passed that up. But, yeah. There's Deion Jones. That's where he is right now. Let's go back to the other screen here. Defensive back. No. We're not even going to get to defensive back. We're going to go over the backups for our pass rush, bro. He's not even a backup. He's a starter, obviously. Aaron Johnston was the 4th overall pick. Now, the way I acquired this 4th overall pick, at the end of year 2, I had 2 offensive linemen who were 80 overall on the board. Now, obviously, they were 80 overall because I developed offensive line the entire first 2 seasons. And I had no use for them. I had my starters. I did not need 280 overall sitting on the bench. Plus, I had just drafted 2 offensive linemen. So I was like, yeah, I'm good. So the Titans, who had made the playoffs with like a 12-4 record, they offered me their first-round pick next year for those 2 offensive linemen. I said, if you make it a 1st and 3rd, you got a deal. And that's exactly what happened, bro. He traded me a 1st and 3rd for 280 overall linemen. Now, these linemen were not good. They were just over 80 overall. One had 80 strength, one had 84 strength. Neither one of them had like elite acceleration, agility, and speed. None of that. They were just solid players that were 80 overall. I had them up to like 90. One was 90 pass block and one was 90 run block. I just did that just to, to appease whoever wanted these guys. If you wanted a pass block offensive lineman, you got it. If you want a run block guy, you got it. But yeah, the next season, the Titans wound up going 3-13 for whatever reason, and that projected late first-round pick turned into the 4th overall, and that's who I picked at 4th overall, Aaron Johnston. If you're just looking at his card, bro, on the screen right now, you can tell that he is pretty much Aldon Smith as a rookie. Aldon Smith was a phenomenal rookie. I think he had 14 sacks in real life as a rookie, and then 19 the year after that. Something crazy, bro. And Aaron Johnson is pretty much the epitome of that. Finesse move is not quite there, obviously. It's at 60 fucking 7. But if you just look at his physical makeup, 87 speed, 87 strength, 87 acceleration, he's pretty much Aldon Smith, bro. 87 power move right now, and that's pretty much just that's all he really needs. Because at the end of the day, with his speed, size, strength, power move combination, and the fact that you got Julian Barnett, Harvey Hardy, and Vic Beasley all rushing the passer at the same time in a four-man rush, just four-man rush. If you roll away from Beasley, if you slide towards Beasley, if you slide your offensive line towards Beasley, he gets a one-on-one with your left tackle. If he's not elite, he's going to beat him. In a matter of 3 seconds, he's going to beat him. If you get flushed from the interior pass rush at any point, if either one of those guys beat their one-on-ones instantly, which happens a lot, and you're flushed outside, left or right, Beasley and Johnston is going to be there. It's just one of those things, man. Like, this front four is insane, man. It's insane. And mind you, Vic Beasley has been in contract dispute since last season. He's been franchise tagged twice. So I had an insurance plan here. Andre Locker, who was drafted pretty high for his talents. I believe I drafted him in the second round. There it is. Second round, 32nd overall pick. I drafted this guy just because I knew I would have to get the fastest guy. Because the XP is so high, you just take the most athletic guy and you build him up. Because I didn't know if Vic Beasley was going to be on my team, bro. I did not know that. I did not know that for sure. I could not bank on that. So we drafted a guy high, and we started developing him. And the only thing we really developed is a swim move and finesse move. That's all we've been doing. Pursuit is up there as well, but, you know, that 87 speed, 88 acceleration combo with 90 finesse move, he's basically Shaq Riddick. And what Shaq Riddick was for me, what he is for me in other leagues, is just a premier edge rusher. Does not get a lot of sacks because a lot of times he misses the fucking tackle, but that just gives other sacks for other people, and it's pressure. That's what you really want. You want pressure. So yeah, there's that. We also have this guy right here, Kendall Daloiso. An interesting name. I love the name. Love this player, to be honest. 6'4", 260 pounds, 89 power move right now. Pursuit is solid at 84. His awareness and play record is just ass. It's 55 and 57. But that 89 power move, though, it's coming along. He's already got high motor, strip ball, bull rush, big hitter. Everything is already set in place. The only thing he needs is I get 2 more notches of power move, and I just get maybe 3 in block shed, get, you know, a couple on tackle, and he's pretty much all set and ready to go to dominate. He's a starter somewhere. So that's the entire front 7. That's the entire front 7. Now when we get to the DBs, bro. Year 1 we did DBs. Year 2 we did D-line and linebackers. Year 3 and 4 has been all DB, bro. All defensive back. And this is what happens. Jalen Collins was my focus player. He started out as an 82 overall player, son. 82 overall player. But because people just kept throwing to him early and often, you know, he caught a lot of picks. I think he caught 8 picks in his second season. Might have been first. There it is. First season, he caught 7 interceptions. Now, after that, you know, 3 interceptions, but that's 2 back-to-back seasons with 20-plus pass deflections. He was my focus player. I got him up to 90. Look at his numbers, bro. 98 man, 94 zone. He's 27 years old. 97 press. Like, yeah, he's that guy. Desmond Trufant, equally as good. 96 man, 96 zone by default. He's got the confidence boost. 93 press. He's got the confidence boost to 95. He's starting to decline. He's on contract for 2 more seasons, which I think he can still play effectively, at least next year. And in that 3rd year, where he's going to cost me $13.8 million, yeah, he's going to be playing somewhere else. Fuck that shit. Not paying a washed-up DB $14 million. Demonte Kazee. He's made some plays for me. He's also disappointed me. He's up to 91 zone. As pretty much, I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 defensive backs above 91 zone. That's fucking insane. It's absolutely insane. Now, Demonte Kazee spent this year right here as a starter. Starting free safety. This year, Rodriguez Goodwin was the starter, and Demonte Kazee was a rotational guy. Same thing this season. But, like I said, man, it's a lot of plays that he left on the field that I just was not happy with. So, he got kicked down to cornerback, and he's going to be playing nickel, which he'll only see the field in maybe 10 snaps a game, if that. He might be. I don't think he saw a single snap this game that just passed. I just played. He played 13 downs. Most of that is special teams. Oh, man. Here's another guy that's been on the bench doing absolutely nothing. Lewis Parks. He's been on the practice squad at least 2 seasons. Finally upgraded him to the active roster just because I didn't want to send him anywhere else. He's a solid DB. All that's missing is awareness and play rec, I'm sure, but he's up to 81 zone. I'm pretty sure he was undrafted. Pretty sure he was undrafted. We did draft this guy this year. 90 speed, 88 man rookie. Drafted late in the draft because of his lackluster combine. His agility is really, really low at 83. But, you know, at 88 man, like you can sell this guy off to somebody. Trust me, I will. I'll get to the prize possession at the later. Rodriguez Goodwin, first round, 32nd overall pick of year 2. This is what he turned into. 97 acceleration was the key. 91 zone. Bro. He was drafted as a corner, mind you. Didn't need a corner at the time. Moved him to safety. He's got that hybrid safety nickelback build, 6'1", 190. Good tackle at 68. Block shed is solid. Press at 81 is solid. You know, I just felt like he would be a better fit at safety for this team. And that's exactly what he is, bro. He's 92 man. I can play man or zone with him. Bro, quick development. Here's a guy that's beasting as well. 91 zone. The prize possession of the team right here. Keanu Neal, 99 overall, bro. 95 man, 95 tackle, 95 pursuit, 95 play rec, 95 zone, 95 awareness, 85 block shed. It's insane, right? But yeah, he's that guy, bro. JT Todman, another guy that's coming along, drafted this past year, 87 speed, 83 zone. In 2 years, he's going to be a starter. For sure. But that's pretty much it for the roster, bro. We went over just about every player here. Adonis Keaho, drafted late as well. 86 speed and 62 pursuit is frowned upon, but he's not going to see the field anytime soon, bro. He's just going to sit here and develop into a starter eventually. You know, that's pretty much what we do around here. We have our stars. The key to keeping stars is to develop in the wings. You know, you have guys that can step in and play, but you also have guys that are just going to sit there and build into what you need them to be. You know, so I know this was a longer video, man. It's a longer stream, but I just really had to get all this off my chest, bro. Like, 45 win streak is fucking insane. A 45 game win streak, bro. Here's the unspoken guy right here. Slow development, but he's 6'3", 90 speed. He could be great. He could be. But yeah, I'm out.